New Titans coming this fall.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
New Titans coming to Hero Wars Facebook and web this fall. Before we say another word, we have no information about New Titans for Hero Wars Mobile. If you follow the official Hero Wars Discord or the official Hero Wars Facebook page, you've got this notice. Hey everyone, some of you noticed that on the cross-server game mode map, there are 5 elemental crystals. We picked this out and we discussed it a little while ago. It's these guys right here, right? These 5 crystals, and 2 of them were unknown to you. It was a good observation, and these new crystals were placed there for a reason. In addition to the new crossover mode, new dark and light titans will appear in the game this fall. So I'm guessing that this white crystal is representing the dark and the yellow is representing the light Titan. Now, continuing on, the new Titans will not be a part of the fire, water, earth elemental cycle. So the big problem that everybody has with new Titans is that it's going to interrupt the flow of the elemental weakness cycle. And what do I mean by the elemental weakness cycle? For those of you that are not in the know, maybe you're just not up on Titan fighting like I personally do not enjoy Titan fighting one bit. The Titans have these artifacts and these skins that if you take a look at them, the Earth Crown, for example, is the Earth Titan artifact. This protects the Titan against water attacks. So the higher my artifact is, the less water Titans do to this Earth Titan. And then you have the elemental damage, increases damage dealt by attacks and skills to water Titans. So Earth Titans are strong versus water Titans. Water Titans are strong versus fire Titans, and fire Titans are strong versus Earth Titans. There's a nice little rotation. So the issue that a lot of people have was that this was going to somehow upset that balance, right? The old joke, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock from The Big Bang Theory certainly does not apply here because according to our community managers, the new Titans will not be a part of the fire, water, earth cycle and will not disturb its balance. But at the same time, they will help diversify your usual Titan teams and add the confrontation between darkness and light into the game. So dark versus light. Dark is probably going to be strong versus light. Is going to be strong versus dark. I don't know how that dynamic's going to work. They're going to be strong against each other. They're going to be weak against each other. I don't know. Is it going to be more control elements? I'm thinking that the dark and the light Titans are going to be control and healing, maybe. I don't really know. Probably with counter each other. Probably. We don't really know what the new Titans are going to bring to the table, but presumably, because you need 10 Titans to compete in the new Clash of Worlds activity, this new activity that's coming sometime this fall, these 2 sets of presumably 4 Titans, so 8 new Titans, maybe 6 new Titans, maybe 2 new Titans, I don't know. They will help you get to that 10 Titan limit. By the way, your Titan potions, that's to level up the Titans, your Essence of the Elements, and your Titan Skin Stones will still come in handy for the new Titan. You'll be able to use the current existing leveling materials for the new Titans. I don't think that there was any concern about that. Though, if they added these new Titans in and required a new leveling resource, I think people would lose their mind. I think people would lose their mind if this required a new resource to level and promote and build, because that would just be completely over the top. Very glad that they didn't do that. Titans will be released gradually, continuing on. Only some of them will appear in the game this fall when the Clash of Worlds activity presumably launches. And today we want to show you what one of the Titans looks like. This is what one of the Dark Titans looks like. Very cool. Got some pink, violet, swirly energy. Looks like he's made up of some kind of cyan or teal, aquamarine energy. And it goes on to say, let us know what you think about this news in the news discussion channel. Stay tuned for next post about the new Titans. See you in Dominion. Finally, names and info presented in this post might become subject to change. Okay, so this is a work in progress, right? What does that mean? Work in progress can mean a lot of things. It could mean the elements of the Titans could change. It could be the number of the Titans could change. It could mean that the release date of the Titans could change. It could mean that this individual here is not one of the new Titans. Although why would they waste the time, designing this if they weren't going to use the artwork somewhere? And it could actually still mean that there will not be new Titans at all, though that is a very, very, very slim chance. So a lot of people are, feeling some kind of way about it. There's a lot of jokes about, this and that and the other, and I don't know that I'm super excited about this personally, because I'm not a big Titan fighter. I don't really enjoy the Titan aspect of Hero Wars, right? Titan Wars, as a lot of people jokingly refer to Hero Wars, because if you don't have a strong Titan team, your guild isn't going to be successful. Titan Wars is boring, in my opinion, because each Titan, with the exception of Super Titans, only has one skill. There's very little to build and level up as far as nuance and strategy. Facebook and web has totems. By the way, will there be light totems and dark totems? No idea. No idea. We don't know that yet either. But maybe the addition of light and dark Titans, bringing the grand total of Titans eventually up to, 20? That will create a little bit more nuance, a little bit more strategy than currently is available. I know that 90% of you just click auto in your Titan fights anyway, but that is why I don't really care so much for Titans. It's just, I like having the variety. I like being able to outsmart enemies, which for me is a difficult task. I've seen excitement for this update from extremely new and extremely old whale players, almost universally dislike from the middle 90%. Okay. Things like this, and let's talk about the why. Let's talk about the why something like this is being added. This applies to all versions of the game. All versions of Hero Wars Facebook and web, as well as Hero Wars Mobile. The addition of such an activity, the cross-server war activity, the Clash of Worlds, and a new thing to spend your time and resources on, or money, or both. These additions are focused at the 10% of players that pay for the game. Hero Wars Guide, I don't mean to pick on you. You're absolutely one of the most analytic and thorough players in all of the community that I've encountered. But if you're going to throw out a statistic like 90%, I'm going to say that the 90% of the community that doesn't like this does not include the 10% that they are catering this for, which are the people that are spending. Now, there are definitely going to be spenders that are not going to enjoy having to spend on new Titans, that are not going to enjoy having to spend on a new activity. Spend meaning spend money and time. But if they don't continually cater to the players that are actually paying for this game, the game will die. Okay. Now, players like you and me, the majority of my community, myself, and free-to-play players are unfortunately kind of getting lost in the shuffle with this. We're never going to be able to keep up. Case in point, let's just, quickly take a look at my my Hero Wars mobile account that I started, last week? I started this Hero Wars mobile account last week. I was in the top 10 of activity for a very long time. And every day I'm following further and further behind. You have this individual right here that's got 400K activity. I've probably bought 60 to 70,000 emeralds on this account already in the first week. But even spending 60 to 70 or buying 60 to 70,000 emeralds and spending, most of them, right? And just for proof here, you can see I'm VIP 8. I am very far behind from the spenders on my account. Right, there's a couple of players on here that are just spending like crazy. If you take a look at my Facebook account, I've been playing my Facebook account for 3 years, right? A little over 3 years, and I'm on server 25, which is not the oldest server, but it's by far not the newest. And there are 217 players that have higher hero investment than me, and a good amount more, have higher Titan investment than me, because I don't enjoy investing in my Titans, right? So the people that are investing, the people that are spending are the people that are paying for this game, and they have to cater to these individuals, even though the majority, you, me, free-to-play players, again, the average person watching my channel, potentially, there's probably a couple on there, a couple of whales in my community here and there. I know that there are, in fact. And they have been asking for this for a long time. If you guys think that these mega whales, these big spenders, these people that are spending, that are easily spending $1,000 or more per month, if you don't think that the developers and the community managers are talking to these individuals about what they want, then you're just being naive. And it's kind of along the same line of the controversial clickbait video that I put out back in April, where I said new Titans are coming here is why. You know, and I made the statement that why wouldn't they add new Titans? Why wouldn't they add more activities and stuff like that? They have this ability. They have the ability to bolt on stuff with little overhead. Now, I have no idea how to design a game or anything like that, but the people that are paying for this game, and I know I've said this 4 times now, the people that want this, that love Hero Wars, that are looking for more of a challenge, that are looking for a more global bragging rights system, those are the people that are paying for this game. And those are the people that are going to be loving this more, and the rest of us are just going to kind of fall behind. Now, they included Silver League, right? They're including the Silver League in the Clash of Worlds cross-server war thing. But I don't think that... I think that just devalues gold, ultimately. You could have probably kept it just Gold League for a while, and it would have been just fine.